the project is an app that is called Solace, and it is a mobile app that enhances the way hospitality guest inquiries are handled, because the goal is to offer seamless self-service to users and guests, and as well as have AI-driven assistance to ensure that guests receive prompt and very relevant answers to their concern. And that's what I'm going to demonstrate through this presentation, and show how this will be happening. Okay, go to prototype. So there will be an interaction. There's 3 levels to this project. There is a navigation stage. Which is this section on the top. There is our help stage, where the user will be receiving some assistance for some of his requests. The third one will be hotel services, where the user can have access to some services and information to some of the concern he has. Move these. So what happens is, the first thing, the user comes in, he will have to sign in. If he already has an account, he will sign in. He'll be able to enter his username and password. If he doesn't like that option, he can always sign up as a guest. So he can sign up as a guest if he will be using the app just occasionally, for once a while. He can sign in as a guest. In this case, he will just have to enter his first name and last name and his booking number. If he's a first-time user and he wants to create an account, he will have to sign up, enter his first name, last name, date of birth, and contact information, create the account, and then he'll be able to log in. So the first screen that shows is the welcome screen to a user, to just welcome them. And in this particular case scenario, the persona name is James Dwayne. The app is welcoming him, and James can push continue. Then he has access to the 3 menu. Get to home, that's mainly the navigation option. If he doesn't know where to go, that is the button he needs to push to figure out where to go and how to get there. Hotel services is mainly about information. The user wanted to know information about a specific location. He can push this button and have access to those information. Help is the guest needing assistance to repair or address some issues. This is the button he needs to push to have access to that. So let's start with get to home. James doesn't know how to get to his home. He just came into the hotel first time. It's a big hotel, and he doesn't know how to get to his home. What he has to do is to select guest home. Because he already did the booking before and has information in the system, the app is able to identify his room number, which is the reason why it is in gray here. And if that's where he wants to go, he just have to push select to continue. But in case James is coming and he already has his home, he knows where to go, but he wants to visit his friend home who is staying at the same hotel, he can just select another home and do the same process, and the app will direct him. But in this case, James wants to go to his bedroom, so the home selected is already fine. He just push select. What the app asks him to do is to accept that his location will be turned on if he continues. He'll say continue, and then the navigation screen will appear, and you have the location and the destination here. The app is doing its calculation and everything, and to figure out the distance it will take him to walk for his location to the destination. Then James has to select start, and then the navigation starts. And as he's walking, he will have a very realistic picture of where he's supposed to be and where he's at, making the experience very more enjoyable, and letting him know as well that he's on the right path to the destination. Unless the user who comes can James, in this case, he wants to have some help troubleshooting his TV, for instance. He will select help, then the app will ask him if he wants to self-troubleshoot the issue himself. This is important. There is a guide that is provided to the user on how to do that. If James wants to do it, he will say yes, and then he has this option he can select from. If it's a TV issue, he will select TV control, and then he has a library of video tutorial on how to troubleshoot TV. He will select a topic that is of his interest, what he wants to do, or he can always type in what he needs help with, and then he'll have a list of a solution that he can select from. In this case, his TV is not turning on. He wants to reset the TV bus. He select that. Then he has a video showing him how this works, and he can implement that. If that's all, he wants to see more video, he can always go back and select the video he wants and play that. In case James doesn't want to do the troubleshooting himself, he has the benefit of having AI interacting with him. So basically what AI will do is, let's go back and explain this. So basically what will happen here is James will be connected to AI, and AI will try to figure out what issue he's having, and next the AI will create a case and then assign that case to an engineer. So he's getting this message from the AI telling him that I'm your AI assistant and I'll be assisting you to get your mother address. And then the AI bot will start chatting with James, asking him what is the issue he wants help with. James will tell him what his issue is. He's telling him here that he's having issue with his TV that is not turning on, and the AI will ask him if he would like to quick fix it on his own or have someone come to him. James wants someone to come to him, and then the AI will generate a request. Once the request is generated, the AI will ask him if that is exactly the issue he is mentioning that is reported here. James will confirm that it's correct, and next the AI will create a work order. The work order is created, that's what brings us to this screen here. James has to confirm that is correct, and then he has this screen showing him that the work order has been placed successfully, and the next screen he will get is the work order screen. Note here that James cannot create more than 3 cases because we don't want oversaturation of the system. We don't want people just creating a lot of cases and causing some trouble to the system. So we limit every case to 3 cases. And there is a message here letting him know that he cannot create more than 3 cases. Once a case is closed and is completed, then it drops the case down to 2, and from there the user has the possibility to create another case, but he cannot create more than 3 cases. In this case, two cases has been completed, so James is he only has 1 case left, and the message in red that he received has disappeared, and now he can add or create more cases. That's what this screen is about. Now the third case scenario is James wants to have some information about the hotel, some of the services, and see if he can book a room for his meeting or not. He goes to hotel services, he chooses meeting rooms. He has access to a list of meeting rooms and what is available, the date and time, everything. But what James wants to do here is to have some more detail. Maybe he found that room R4 is the one he's interested in. He will ask to view it to get more information. He has a video that will play and show him the room with more detail, overview, AC, Wi-Fi, speakers, and the location. If that's what he's interested in, he likes that, he will decide to book it. And now when it's time to book it, he has to select the date he wants to book the room for. Apply that as a filter, but because he wants to add one more filter, he will select to add more because he already knows the date, but he needs to confirm that it's the same room he wants, which is already selected by default. He will accept that and just apply filter. Once he does that, he will have a list of the same room, but with all the availability within that date, what is available and what is not available. If what is available matches what he wants, he will decide to book it, and then he has another screen that shows up and where James tries to book for more than 1 hour. So there's another edge case scenario here where the user cannot book more than 1 hour because it's a free room, and other guests might want to use it to book it as well. James tried to book for more than 1 hour. The app tells him that he cannot, and he's getting this notification or this message telling him that you cannot book more than 1 hour. Then James has to readjust and remove the half hour extra and keep it to 1 hour. He selected and the booking is completing. So that's the test scenario where the user can use the app to book a meeting room and have all the information ahead